Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Oh man. Oh wow. What a weekend. What a weekend, everybody. Yeah, man. I want to once again, as always, wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody who's celebrating it. Of course, Canadians, we celebrated back in October, which is weird, right? But for everybody down south, everybody in the United States, it's my understanding that Thanksgiving is the biggest holiday. I think today, because back in the '80s it was Christmas, but today, the biggest holiday that everybody waits for, that everyone anticipates, is the Thanksgiving weekend. Football, Black Friday, all these crazy things happening at the same time. So huge congratulations to everybody, and of course, who's celebrating it. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And congratulations to everybody who survived Black Friday, because I know that can be pretty crazy. You can either hit it big, or you might even get trampled. And that's not exactly a joke, but at the same time, I don't want to dampen too many spirits at the same time, because I've heard too many horror stories about the U.S., which is kind of crazy. And now that was mostly pre-pandemic, but it's still, there's still some workplace hazards, right? So I hope everyone did actually have a safe Black Friday, and hope everyone got everything that they wanted. um and for everybody who went on vacation, and took a few days off, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and had a great trip. As a matter of fact, good friend of the channel, the Badass Reviews, he went on vacation this weekend, and I'll be honest with you, I'm jealous, because apparently he went and interviewed a whole bunch of people, had a lot of fun. And why don't we bring him on stage? Because of course he is the Badass Reviews. Guys, please help me welcome Carlos. What's going on, Carlos?
What's up, man? How's everything?
Brother, how's it going? How was the trip? Was it
Everything
good?
amazing, dude. Like, I have a good trip with the family. We were at Universal Studios. Uh, Pretty fun for my daughter, especially because she's like in like all these days off, like pretty much the whole week. So pretty good, pretty good. I mean, we have so much fun. It was very relaxing, also. So yeah, we're back in track, my friend. Back to reality.
it's it does suck, doesn't it? But no, great stuff. Did you go to the Harry Potter thing, or did you do, like, where did you go?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we went to. I mean, everything, because thankfully my wife, I mean, my wife is like the expert at vacation stuff, like making things work. So we didn't know about these, the hotels that are inside Universal, because we have like the annual pass, right? But they have like these hotels inside Universal where you can stay. I mean, they're a little expensive, but if you stay, they give you like fast passes for everybody inside the room. So you can get up to 5 fast passes, and each fast pass is crazy. It's like $300 per day. So picture that you get five fast passes, which is pretty much worth it, totally worth it, because you can use the fast passes for 2 days. If you get in the morning, they let you get like early check-in. So they give you the fast passes since 7 a.m. So you can go to the park, leave your luggage at the hotel, right? And then when you're coming back, you get your room, and then the next day you can still use the fast passes. So for the whole day. So that's a deal.
Yeah, I mean, like, the room might be a little bit more expensive, but if you're saying that $300 a day is a fast pass, you're looking at, like, 3, 6, 9, 12. That's $1,500 right there.
Yeah, and you
That's
can,
a lot of money.
let's say you can have like two couples, right? Like, and you can pay half and half the room, because it's a little expensive, but at the end of the day, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. And they're like nice hotels. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's excellent. While you were there, did you get to meet anybody else, or talk to anybody? Because I know that.
Well, not really. I was pretty much like hanging out with my daughter and stuff like that. We have the opportunity because she's a huge um, Grinch fan, right? And then for this time, because it's almost like So around Christmas, they always do like this live show for the Grinch, which is amazing, and I love it. We went to the show, that was amazing, but she was able to meet the Grinch, which that was priceless. And this, when we were in the line was crazy, Jay. It was an hour and a half line, right? But I did it for my daughter. I was like, whatever for my daughter. So when we were waiting in line, this little girl, not little, but 20 something years old, she came to my daughter and she's like, "Here, there you go." She gave her an onion, and she's like, "The Grinch love onions, so just give it to him." Oh my god, that was the best thing ever. He was so happy when she gave him the onion. That was amazing.
Really?
Yep, the Grinch likes onions.
I guess so. I don't know. I never watched the movie. I only read the books, right? So, oh, wow, okay, all right,
Yeah,
man.
it's really good.
It's those memories, though, right? It's those memories that really stay with you, though, Carlos. So, I'm so happy that you were able to spend time with your family and get away. Um, and while you were away, Carlos, a lot of big things happened in the toy world, but none. But today we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on with the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, because man, Carlos, this has been going crazy. A lot of things happening in the world of Animal Warriors. The Battle of the Kingdom happens, and we are now down to the finals. Carlos, this is crazy. We're actually down to the finals. The the final four were decided a few days ago, and then now we're down to the actual finals. So we have first and second place battling it out, and we have the third place bronze, battle happening tomorrow, which is going to be crazy.
And it
And
was hard.
well,
It was
man,
a hard. I was there, but I was paying attention to all the votes and stuff like that on the stories at Spiro Toys, and it was insane. It was a very hard battle. Like it wasn't easy at all because you have so many talented photographers there, and I mean it was priceless. At the end of the day, I will say everybody that was pick in this contest is already a winner because they're like super talented. But yeah, I mean the last battles were like really intense, and I can't wait for the finals.
I'm just in awe, Carlos, at everyone's talent. The photography put on display here is just incredible. You know what I mean? Like I can't. It's too bad. It really is too bad that there's only three places for the podium, right? There should be 20. There should every single one of these guys should be on the
16.
board. Absolutely, every single one of these guys. No, there should even some of the people who were not even who didn't make the 16. I think a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of people deserve to be here, but unfortunately, there can only be three places for first, second, and third. And right now we have two guys, two fabulous contestants who are going to be battling it out for the third place bronze medal match. And guys, please, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Spiro Toys for sponsoring this event. Guys, if you haven't already, Animal Wars of the Kingdom, one of the greatest, uh, you know, anthropomorphic action figure lines out there. I mean, look at Mamba, Carlos. This guy is just ridiculous.
I saw that guy live. I mean, you saw him right at
We saw him live,
at
man.
Legion's Con.
It was ridiculous seeing this guy in person. Oh my gosh, he was something else, and he's massive. Look at those weapons. He's just a force of nature. This guy is
He's a
just
big fella, man.
he is. A lot of people going crazy for this guy. I mean, look how he towers over Thane. You know what I mean, and everybody else too. Just a huge behemoth. And then of course they did showcase the Bushido. These guys are looking pretty awesome too. Oh my gosh, can't wait until we start seeing more of these guys and more of the story. This is amazing.
Oh, they
We
look
got
fantastic.
we got to see these guys in person too, Carlos. This was definitely one of those amazing opportunities.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. I mean, the first time they kind of like show off that was in PowerCon when we meet each other.
That's right. Yes, it was not as pronounced, right? They were still, I think they were the um They were the gray test shots, I think. I
Yeah,
think.
it was the test shot. It was really really good. I mean, it was a surprise for me because I'm a huge like martial arts fan.
Hmm.
And when I saw that, I told Jason immediately. I was like, "Listen, dude, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I need to review those figures, and I need to have one of the first shots on those figures to review on my channel because I love it."
Hmm. 100%. And of course, they have multiple new action figures on the way. But this week and last couple of weeks, it's been the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Battle of the Kingdom, which really has got a lot of people's attention. And we're down to the final four. Carlos, this is crazy. I mean, look at this. All of these wonderful contestants, all of these wonderful creators. They've unfortunately, like I said, it's too bad we don't have more places to give prizes. But we started with 16, and now we're down to the final four. This is just absolutely crazy, and it's amazing. The final four are just absolutely incredible in their own right. The third place matchup for the bronze medal is Simon Toast versus the Emerald Knight Photo. These guys are killing it, Carlos. I mean, if you guys haven't already, definitely head over to Emerald Knight Photo on Instagram. You guys are going to see some amazing work. I mean, oh, he predicted the Thundercats and Master Universe. Carlos, he predicted it.
I know, right?
It's going to be crazy. And of course, he does some amazing work. Incredible, incredible photos, incredible, setup and design and the atmosphere, the lighting. Everything he does is just absolutely bonkers. Guys, definitely head over to Emerald Knight Photo, and don't forget, also head over to Simon Toast. This guy's doing just as good as anybody else could. I mean, look at this, the
Yeah,
dioramas.
great photography. Yeah, those two
Incredible.
guys are like really good photographers. I mean, personally, I know John because John Emerald Knight is one of my good friends in the community, and we actually collaborate together like on Thursdays. We have a collab together with Articulated Times, which is Steve Mang and also Vas Pix. But man, everybody there is like incredible. Like every single photographer there, like blew my mind with all the shots, the ideas, lighting, you name it. Everything was perfect.
Yeah. I'm in awe. I'm in absolute awe of what these guys are able to do. And these guys are going to be squaring off against each other in a classic Texas showdown. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, look at the work that these guys have put in for this. Just incredible. I mean, no matter how much I look at these two, there's something new to see inside of these photos every single time. Carlos, it's
Yeah,
it's just absolutely crazy. Um, it's going to be a very hard match. I mean, every single match so far has been very close. I mean, if we head over to the story, right, and we just take a look. Oh, they just posted something new. But if we head back to the story for Battle of the Kingdom, and we take a look at
the
where
results. Yeah,
these guys were. I mean, like it's literally nail biting. We have to go all the way to the end. But check this out, Carlos. Right at the end, right? um, it was incredibly close. We had look at this. Ken Art Corp just barely beat. Oh, what happened there? Ken Art
yeah,
Corp just barely beat Simon Toast.
yeah. 53-47. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was so close. It was so close. It could have gone either way too. It was just literally the last few hours of the event, right? And yeah, unfortunately, there can be only one, Carlos, and it was Ken Art Corp moving on to the finals, first and second bronze and silver match, and then it was equally as close here. Eddie and his toys just narrowly beat out Emerald Knight Photo.
How crazy? Same percentage.
Pretty much, it was crazy. It was so close. It was such a close matchup. But unfortunately, or fortunately, sorry, Eddie and his toys went on to the gold and silver matchup, and now we have a great matchup between these two guys here, Emerald Knight Photo and Simon Toast. And I'm really just beside myself trying to figure out who's gonna take the bronze. And no matter what, it's hard. It's a hard choice. It's gonna be a tough one, Carlos. This one's gonna be rough. Um, and they're both our friends, so we don't want to take sides, right? So
No, I'm gonna stay quiet on this one.
yep,
I mean, both are great photographers.
yes, yes.
Both shots are amazing. I can tell you like my favorite things about each one of them. Um, but at the end of the day, if any of them like wins, I mean, I'm okay with it because the pictures are amazing.
Well, you know what they say. You speak of the devil, and the devil shows up. I mean, like,
I
you know,
got you.
John, I can vote for you. Not allowed.
oh my gosh, just came right in. A
Hey,
classic Texas Hold'em, man. This is going to be crazy. John, you're gonna battle it out for bronze. Um, what are your thoughts, brother? What are your thoughts? This is a crazy time.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I kind of was thinking that, but then I was like, man, I'm gonna like, dang, that would just suck to be the odd man out and not get anything. But no, I mean, I did talk to Simon. He was at Legion's Con. He's another cool guy. I recently kind of started following. He followed me. So again, real nice guy. Really great pictures. I mean, his stuff is amazing. I actually nominated him in the Toy Pick community. Top 10. He had a Batman and Robin shot that was amazing, and they asked me if I wanted to be a nominator. I'm like, yeah. And so I picked 5 pictures, and his stood out, and I was like, I gotta put him in the running. And so yeah, he's an amazing photographer guy. I mean, again, losing to Eddie, no shame in that. Eddie's amazing. He was he's one of the first real one of the first toy photographers I started following, and kind of he does a lot of BTS. And I even told him this in our chat, like, dude, I would save those videos and I would go back and watch him, seeing how he did stuff. With his diodes, with his lighting, his background. Sometimes he uses like a TV or a monitor. And yeah, no shame in losing to Eddie. He's amazing. And same with Simon. I mean, it's up for grabs. We'll see what happens. But I mean, I just yeah, it's an honor to be the final four, and whatever happens after that, it's all in good fun. It's good. It's a good experience to kind of be a part in.
Yeah. Well, this coming from the guy who's like, I don't know if I'm going to make it past the first round.
I know. And now he's showing off his belt.
I know,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm the champ.
Well, I gotta have the title something, right? If I don't make it to third, or I didn't make it second, first or second place, or third, at least I got I got my titles, I got my He-Man and Skeletor and
Right
Battle
there.
Cat. So, yeah,
And RoboCop.
yeah, and RoboCop, yeah, my
Make sure
favorite
you
movie.
tack those down. One of my friends had it fall over, and he was crying at the end. So
His Mondos.
yeah.
I'm gonna bet you. I have a DTOF. I want to rearrange, and I'm gonna put them in here now that I have Tila, and I have a little bit more to kind of fill out with DTOF. But I definitely want to put those in because yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
that's a little risky right there.
Yeah, yeah. I actually had a Hordak fall over. I think it was on Oz's stream. I think one of the first streams I had with Oz, I had the Hordak fall over, and his arm just snapped off. So
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be like John lives dangerously, man. John lives dangerous.
He's
So
a
yeah.
dangerous man.
But what are your thoughts about this matchup, John? I mean, like again, two Texans going at it. So what are your thoughts about your opponent here? Just a friendly talk. Nothing too boisterous.
no,
Um,
amazing photo. I mean, like it actually. I think this is what kind of sold me on getting Lexia. I got him at Legion's Con. But yeah, he's an amazing looking figure, and the way he just captured it. I mean, great bokeh, blur background, including the soft goods pants. That's yeah, all that's really good. So
yeah, I love the depth of field. I love the whole composition, and again, everybody's using their monitors these days to actually, again, let's creatively make really cool backgrounds, and I love it.
yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's gonna be tough. But don't sell yourself short, though, John. I mean, like this is a great this is a great composition. You know what I mean? Like, mixing and matching with like Mythic Legions and
Yep.
so many different other atmospheric effects. The backgrounds, just some great stuff happening here. A lot of I love the lighting. I think that's really what a lot of
The
people are.
atmosphere looks incredible.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all about storytelling at the end of the day, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
that's the one
absolutely.
thing. The one thing that's been very common in this entire competition. Like so much great storytelling here. You have some outliers like DTP and PMP. He just did some really cool proof of concepts, really, but still, it really did give a lot of people some ideas. As a matter of fact, that's what that's what Spiro's thinking about right now. With these amazing
Yeah.
dynamic shots. You know what I mean? And again, he's got his own little moment in spotlight because
Mhm.
again, being featured on Spiro Toys alone is a huge honor, right? So it's going to be pretty crazy. Um, and let's talk about the gold round, the gold medal round, the gold and silver medal round, because we have Eddie and his toys, taking on Ken Art Corp. And John, you said it was no shame losing to Eddie. What are your thoughts about your matchup at the time?
I mean, it was pretty close. I think it was
It was
pretty even.
incredibly close. It was
Yeah.
ridiculously close, right? I mean,
But
like each of these matches was just like right to the wire. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
what do you think was the edge here that Eddie had, if anything?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say how people want to, how they pick or choose or how they vote. I mean, Eddie here, great setup. I mean, the atmosphere he has laid out. I mean, the dial work. I mean, accessories. Again, he incorporated a cloth good. I think that's Dubon's cloak that he has on, Tiberius. So yeah, it was really really great photo. Give me one second, guys. I gotta go off
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a second. I'll be right
No
back.
worries. No
Yeah,
worries. Take your time. Yeah, it's Carlos. This really was one of those situations where it could have gone either way, and like we said earlier, you got to get your audience involved because that's how you get ahead, right?
yeah. It's the only way. It's the only way. You need to have your voters. That's the only way you can pass to the next round.
I'm very very humbled by all these guys and the abilities that they showcase, and of course, Ken Art Corp. I mean, man, what a this was just like again out out of this world, right? The colors, the atmosphere, the different kit bashing and stuff like it. It was just incredible seeing how he put this one together.
Yeah, I mean, Ken always. I mean, and I know by the experience because I know Ken since forever. Yeah, we're very good friends, and we know each other since Masters of the Universe.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I mean, Ken always have fun with his photography. I mean, that's what he does for a living. That's one of the things. He's like professor of photography and in a university. So he's he always have fun with his action figures. He's not the type of guy that he always get an action figure and he try to do something different with his action figure. He bash the action figure. He always paint them, strip the clothes, put something else, and sometimes I'm suffering here. I'm like, man, how you do that? Like he get like a whole new figure that everybody's looking for, like a chase figure, and he destroy the figure, like rip it apart, exchange like parts and stuff like that. But he just have fun with his toys, which is amazing. I mean, at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and I'm very again once again incredibly humbled and impressed by everything that we're seeing here. Just and everybody here was just taking it up to a whole nother level, and it was just absolutely great to see all of this wonderful artistry on display. Guys, please, definitely head over to Eddie and his toys on Instagram. Give him a like and a follow because again,
Follow them.
just look at this geese taking on Terry Bogard, man, like crazy stuff. Chun Li and Fei Long, man, it's like literally everything here is like uh action figures come to life. You know
That's
what
a
I mean,
great
Carlos?
photo right there.
Yeah, it's just beautiful photos, just absolutely bonkers. And also, guys, don't forget, head over to Ken Art Corp on Instagram. Ken Coleman is doing some crazy stuff
Yeah,
and
he does crazy stuff.
he is just killing it, man. Just
Ooh, yeah.
absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, Ken is a beast, especially when he does stuff with like real people in his photography.
Yeah.
Like he does crazy stuff.
It's crazy. Both of the Final Four matchups, they were pretty close. They were like 50, like it was neck and neck. And then so I wonder now with Ken going up against Eddie how close that's gonna be. And then with me and Simon, on Spiro's post, me and Simon were kind of going back and forth. I was like, dude, you got this. I know you got this. But he's like, what happens if it ends in a tie? Because the last couple competitions, we've been pretty close as far as our percentage. I think I got 47%. He got 47%. So I was like, what if we, end up in a tie? I'm like, well, we can have a Texas barbecue cook-off. I mean, we can just do that.
That makes sense. Yeah,
That's
it's
gonna
hard.
be a Texas rubber match.
You just got to do. The papers, the rock paper scissors, man. Just
Our
get
paper,
it over with.
just flip a coin. Just flip a coin.
Or you just
It's gonna be Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, cut the die in half. Yeah, we'll send you half each.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh man, no, but it's gonna be an awesome match, guys. Like seriously, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so much fun. I think you guys are gonna rock for sure. With all faults, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Darth Primus, sup, fellas? Good to see you, Darth. Rolando, Utah Toy Hunter, Utah Toy Hunter. What's going on, brother? How you doing? And Dave Sinelli, just got here, everybody. Jay and J Crew, yes, good to see you, brother. How you handling tonight? And Daniel Evans just reminding us that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believed in him should not perish but ever have life everlasting. Judge not, lest you be judged. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And those are good words to live by, regardless of what you believe.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Very true.
Thank you for that, Daniel. Honestly, we're all a great community, and we should all be good to each other. That's the message, if anything. And again, no matter what you believe, it's always good. Shay, what's going on, dude? I do another wonderful diorama maker, guys. You should check out Shay Reed on Instagram. He's doing some amazing work. All is well, my friend. All is well. Better that you're here now. So, guys, the round of 4 continues. Andrew Davis is in the house. What's going on, Andrew? Always good to see Andrew. We missed him at we missed him at Legion's Con. He couldn't make it down,
Okay.
which was unfortunate. But we did see him at PowerCon. We did see him in a whole bunch of different places. So Andrew's always running around trying to meet with good content creators. He's also got a brand new show coming up where he invites people to his pad to open up some cool stuff. So guys, definitely, if you haven't already, check out Andrew Davis on YouTube. Mother Slug is in the house. Happy holidays, brother. And again, happy belated Thanksgiving and happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody who celebrates it. And I hope everyone's weekend was safe, because surviving Black Friday is a rough situation, man. Like it can be pretty dangerous out there, pretty rough. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy competition for everybody. Huge shout out once again goes to Spiro Toys for sponsoring this event. Guys, it really is too bad that we only have 3 spots to give prizes to, because everybody here is a winner. Everybody here deserves their accolades and to be recognized. And man, it was not an easy competition to begin with. I think everybody in the round of 16, it was a toss up. It was a real toss up. Give us your experience, John. Like every single time you went, got further in the match. Did you feel that confident at all, or was it literally a nail biter for you every single time?
I think it was pretty much a nail biter, even from the point that I would go to bed, but then the night, before the results would come in, it's like, oh, did I make it? It's like, I never felt like it was anything's gonna be a runaway. Everyone's done great work. Again, I from the very beginning with Starry Track, I mean, that was just like, oh, that's such a great photo, great um, composition, great view, point of view from the camera, like them actually coming at you like that. I thought, okay, that's it, I'm out. And then same with Billy Kessler. It was like great action shot. A lot of figures in the happening, a lot of stuff happening in the frame. So again, it was just again, I thank everyone that voted for me, that supported myself and the other competitors. It was it's very it was a real nail biter for every single tournament. It's like I'm almost kind of glad it's it's coming. It's coming to an end. At least I have tomorrow, and then we'll find out Tuesday. But then Eddie and Ken, they got to when what is theirs is on Wednesday when they vote, or
I think that's what it is. I think it's on Wednesday for the
yeah.
for
So
the
you
finals.
see, they got a
So
couple more days to kind of sweat it out. I just got till tomorrow.
yeah, it's going to be really interesting coming down to the wire. Dave, idea for new AWOK: a big ugly orange baboon with a yellow toupee and a business suit named Donald. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Yeah, we'll see what Jason says. I mean, like, he's always up for new ideas, Dave. So you never know. You never know, brother. Um, let's do a really quick. So let's do something fun here, guys. Let's take a look at how everything really came about. If you guys want to follow the progression of the Animal Wars of the Kingdom, Battle of the Kingdom, all you have to do is click on BOTK, and you can literally for yourselves see how the matchups went, because it really was quite the ordeal. Um, we started as innocently as just submissions, getting some people in, getting the idea rolling, and then it came down to the actual matchups. And at first, it was endless fables with this incredible shot here. Brian was doing some really cool stuff too. You know what I mean? Um, this was a great shot. Just amazing look. I think this was a monitor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And just a wonderful. The perspective is amazing too. The
Yeah.
depth of field, everything about this shot, I love. And he, of course, took on Billy Kester, who John had quite a run with Billy, right?
Yeah.
They almost took each other's heads off, but it did make it. And this was another great shot, man, like crazy. Gladiator, the movie's coming up, really gives me shades of that,
Yep.
right? So obviously the Gladiator Atreyu, you know what I mean? Some crazy, crazy great ideas as always. And then we had Drew Olive taking on DT PMP. And again, it was one of these things where you have great compositions, storytelling, and then you just have almost like proof of concepts and ideas, right?
Yeah.
Like the dynamic nature of this shot. It's not surprising why DTP and PMP was invited. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out too well for DTP and PMP, but no matter what, left a lasting impression on that one. And then we had Eddiness Toys, wonderful shot, taking on Emerald Knight Photo. Again, great look. And it was, no matter what though, it was close. Every single time it was a close match. I mean, Endless Fables 44%, Billy Kessler's 50,
Yep.
60%. So razor thin margins. Billy Kessler moved on. Look at this one. This one was
That
even closer.
That was
wow.
intense.
That was just nuts. 51% to 49%. I mean,
Man.
what do you do? I mean, that's razor thin. That's only like, what is that? Like 2% difference between the two of them? Just
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Just crazy. And of course, Drew moved on. And then of course we had Edina's Toys again. Not spectacularly, not nearly as close as the previous one, but still 60% to 40%. Right? So Eddie moved on. Of course, we know that. And in the next round, we had Sorry Track. Wonderful composition here.
Yep.
Look at that blood. You know what I mean? Like, great storytelling overall. Taking on, again, Emerald Knight Photo. And John, what were your thoughts on this match? I mean, this one, these are two very polar, not polar, but very different shots. One's dynamic.
Opposite styles, like
Yes,
very different.
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the kind of like the bug eye perspective that's a lot of people are doing that. I think even DMTP DP. If I got that
It
right.
took me a while.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's that new kind of perspective a lot of people are doing. And it works great. and that's why I was kind of like, oh crap, because it's like it pops out and it really it catches your attention. So I thought, yeah, I was like, well, I'm probably gonna get knocked down the first round. So it's like, that's fine. Again, I this is if this was anybody else, I probably would have voted for Starry Track. I mean, it's a great composition, great lighting, great great use of that extreme sets castle dio. I mean, yeah, I mean, really really great shot.
Absolutely. But like I said, it's a complete, like almost as Carlos just said, very different style. You know what I mean? Very different, very different mood. Everything about it. It's like the subtle nature and the subtle play on light, and cast shadows and everything, versus this huge action shot. Dynamic.
Yeah, I will say John's style is more like romantic style versus the more aggressive and, like, I will say, more anime type of movement on that shot.
I think so too.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
pretty different. It's not that one is better than the other one, but I
Mhm.
will say, I mean, both are really, really like in the extreme opposite of the spectrum.
100%. And it looks like everyone loves the romance. The bromance, if you will. Everyone loves the bromance because wow. Unfortunately, Story Track was the victim of Emerald Knight Photo. What a massacre here. This was, I think, one of the more um, one-sided victories here. Actually, surprisingly,
John
right?
was a little
Yeah.
aggressive on
Yeah,
that
I think
one.
John took it to him. Like John like went for the jugular.
Yeah,
Um,
he was too aggressive.
and Emerald Knight Photo did go on, and then we had Simon Toast taking on Eric Keys IG,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I love Eric's
oh,
Eric's photo. I just love
yeah,
this photo. It really, to me, this was a great composition. I really loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
What he did was amazing.
and from what some people tell me, this is actually a real shot.
Yeah,
So that's
that
crazy.
that's incredible. Yeah, I
That
mean,
is
and
insane.
I
I
love how he framed the shot. Was
Hmm.
really, really good. The way he framed the shot,
yeah,
Absolutely.
especially because of the movement.
Hmm.
It was really, really good.
100%. I'm so on board with this one. It's great. And again, it's unfortunate that that there can really be only three competitors who win prizes, because both of these guys, right, are winners. You guys are all winners, really. Then we had Nutty Bakas taking on Ken Art Corp. And again, this one could have gone either way, guys. I mean, seriously, like this, so dynamic. Again, once again, dynamic and subtle at the same time, right?
mhm,
Just two really, really great competitors here too at the same time. Just crazy, right? Like all the action here, the embers flying up, the explosions. Such a great shot. Seriously, insane. Um, really, really crazy. And then we did have Toy Photo Guy. Another great shot, man. Holy crap.
yeah,
Like, come at me, bro. Come on, come at me. Versus, no chewing. And no chewing, again, just atmospheric, haunting, right? Some crazy stuff. I seriously am in awe of all of these wonderful photography and the talent that's being displayed here, guys.
I think that was one of the shots that you like the most, right?
Yeah, for sure. This one was great. I
yeah,
love the way the light plays on all of the armor and the swords and the weapons, right? And the embers that are just like shooting up from the ground. Just amazing.
yeah.
The
I mean,
diorama
great,
work. Yeah, go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead.
composition, framing, everything. Yeah, Bill's been killing it. I mean, Toy Photo Guy, his stuff is just, I mean, stuff he's been doing for Toy Vember and for AWOK. It's just, yeah, it's been super impressive.
Just incredible. And again, nothing against no chewing. No
No,
chewing, incredible
yeah,
lighting, atmosphere, mood, right? And just
yeah,
the way the
framing with
colors.
trees, everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
They're really creepy and mysterious, right?
exactly. The atmosphere and how frightening it can be in that situation. Just amazing, absolutely incredible. But unfortunately, there can only be one person to move on into the next round, and Nutty Bakas fell to Kenart Corp. Kenart moved on. Simon Toast you know, took
That
it
was
to
close.
ticket
That
to
was a
Eric.
close one.
That was a very close match. Oh my
Yeah.
god, just crazy. Could have gone either way, guys. It was those last few hours that really killed it. But Simon Toast moved forward, and then this was another really close one too. Look how close this was. Toy
Yeah.
Photo Guy, 47%, and No Chewing, 53%. This was, as I said earlier, this was really getting your audience to get to help you out, because I think that in a lot of ways the audience really made the difference here, guys. I think it was clearly
Yeah.
a big win for a lot of these guys. Um, and then of course we had Will Flow 81, a great shot here.
Yeah.
The saturation is just, oh man, it's on point. Very much emulating
Yeah.
what Simon Toast was doing, actually.
Yeah. Great posing. I mean, lighting, top notch. Love the red background through the window there. So yeah, it's just great shot.
And then they took on Agent Gomez, who of course is a very fan favorite.
Yeah.
Um, and again, another wonderful composition here too, just crazy. Um, but yeah, this one was much closer. I'm not gonna lie, like, because of how popular Agent Gomez is, I thought this was a great matchup because this was very close, right?
Yeah.
Normally, you would expect someone with such a big audience to really just take it to somebody else, but really, I love the fact that a lot of people really enjoyed this shot. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It was not easy for Agent Gomez to move forward. So great stuff here. You know, awesome stuff. And then we of course had the matchup between Eddie and his toys and Drew Olive, uh, as well as Ken Arcorp and Agent Gomez and Billy Kessler taking on Emerald Light Photo. And then we also had No Chewing taking on Simon Toast. So, John, going back here for a second, what was your expectation here? I think you pretty much said this was it, right? This was you were not going to move on.
Yeah, I mean, I know I said for sorry track, but then when I got to Billy, like, okay, that's it. I'm out. It's just like that's just. I mean, because especially since this is the type of shots that I love to do, but rarely do, is because the multiple figures, multiple characters, like a lot of accessories in the background, in the foreground as well. I mean, the little dust kick up effects, real or not. I mean, regardless of that, I mean, looks great, fits into the into the picture. I thought, yeah, this is a great, posing's on point, with everyone. So I thought, yeah, this is gonna move on. So yeah, I mean, really great shot.
Well, as we know, that actually was not the case. And of course, no Chewing did take on Simon Toast. And again, very, very close matchups here as well. Um, Eddie took it to Drew, though, unfortunately, like, crazily. This was pretty one sided on this match, which was a
That
surprise.
was aggressive.
Yeah, yeah, very surprising, very, very
Yeah,
surprising. I thought it would have been a closer match, is what I'm trying to say.
That's
yeah,
another of your favorite shots, Drew Olive.
I did like this very much so. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
yeah.
I thought it also was a lot of storytelling. Obviously someone reads the books. And then Billy Kessler again. To John's surprise, this was a really close one too, though, right?
Yeah,
Really, really
yep.
close, 52-48. But John edged out a win here and moved on to the round of four, the final four. No Chewing, unfortunately, fell to Simon Toast, and Simon moved on to the round of four. And then we basically went, Ken Art Corp took it to Agent Gomez, which again,
That was
a really interesting matchup here. Um,
yeah,
but you know what? I think that the monochrome nature of this was awesome, but at the same time, was fighting with something as Carlos mentioned earlier, very different styles. One is
yeah,
super saturated, super colorful, super atmospheric. The other one is like, it's monochromatic. It's telling a story. It's two characters staring each other down, and it's interesting how the final matchup and the final results spoke to
Actually,
this.
I was kind of like surprised, not because of the shots, because both shots are amazing, but pretty much because of the audience. Because
Yeah,
Agent Gomez, his like his followers, they're like insane
yeah,
big
they're loyal. Yeah,
compared
yeah,
to Ken, right? I mean, it's not that Ken is not. The thing is this, like Instagram wise, because Ken is well known all over the community as an artist. But my point is, like on Instagram, that was a very, very tough match, like
100%.
followers wise, and I mean, and Ken beat Agent Gomez. That was surprising.
It was a little bit. It was interesting. I was pleasantly surprised that Ken did as well as he has, and and it's not over yet, right? So, I mean, there's a lot. There's still a ways to go, which is amazing. Ken moved on. Ken moved on to the round of 4, and then of course in the round of 4, this one, yeah, man, this was really close, really close. Ken edged out Simon Toast by not a lot. You know what I mean? Not a lot here. This could have gone either way. And again, really interesting how the overall compositions did, change in this one. Fascinating. And then of course, Eddie and his toys, another really close match, John.
Yeah.
This could have gone either way, brother. This could have gone either way.
Yeah,
and as you said,
that was wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy not getting trounced. I mean, I rather, I mean, one to lose to Eddie, who's great, and then two to just have it be a nail biter. I'm happy with, because if it was like, what was it, 70-30 or something, I'm like, oh man. But I mean, the fact that it was down, pretty close. Like, okay, I can take that. Yeah. I mean, that's, to me, that's just, that's an accomplishment in itself. Because Eddie's stuff's great, and again, he's really well known in the community as well. Again, like I said, he was one of the first people that I followed or started kind of really looking at his work and seeing how he does his pictures and everything. So yeah, it was a joy to be in the same competition with him.
Yep. And again, as you said earlier, it's amazing how the two scores parallel each other pretty much identically.
52 to 47. That's wild.
And so Simon, it's like, hey man, what if we end up in a tie because we pretty much had the same score?
Oh my gosh, it was an incredible match, like an incredible competition throughout the entire matchups. Congratulations to everybody. You guys really killed it, and it really is. And I mean this sincerely. It's really too bad that only 3 people get to walk away with some prizes. But it really is a testament to everybody. How dedicated you are to your craft, how everything comes together, and just what you guys had to do to get to this far. It really is pretty nuts. I got to tell you. Endless Fables in the house. What's going on, Brian? How you doing, brother? Great photos. You're talking about yourself there, brother. You did a great photo too. Don't sell yourself short. You did amazing work, my friend. Mother Slug, is it just me, or does Emerald Knight photo give you a Thundercats Pumra vibes? Yes, he could definitely be Pumra, 100%. Mumra in disguise. Mumra in disguise. You get him pissed off. He will transform and kill you. Big Rib, what up, fellas? What up, Big Rib? Good to see you, brother. Always good to see the Big Rib in the house. What's going on, man? Always good to see you. So, guys, John, you're not going to sleep tonight? Is that what I'm understanding? Is that?
Well, I mean, tomorrow probably, because I think the voting starts tomorrow, right? So tomorrow night, I'll probably be antsy. I'll get a good night's sleep. So I'm back home. We just got back from out of town, so I should be able to sleep good tonight. And tomorrow it'll be a stressful day.
Yeah, well, both of you guys are literally coming from, just from small vacations. So, glad you guys are back. Glad everybody's safe. Did you guys make out like bat out of hell on Black Friday? Like anything exciting to report? Nothing really.
No, I've never really been on the. I mean, now I just do everything online. I don't. We did take our nephew to the. I guess it's called Bricks and Minifigs. It's a Lego store here in Austin. So
Nice.
I was actually kind of surprised. I mean, the Lego world. I'm not. I was into it kind of as a kid, but never now as now as an adult. But it's like, it's a whole little. I mean, culture just like figures. My wife she actually dragged me with it because I was like, I don't feel like going to that, because we went to like early before they opened, and there was already a line of people out there waiting, and she's like, come on, they have figures. Like, oh, they got figures, okay. but it's actually the Lego figures that they have. It's
Yeah, of course.
which I was actually surprised. I mean, they had like a Boba Fett there for like $60, little
Wow.
Lego figure, and I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Wow.
And I was gonna get a Green Lantern just for the heck of it, but it was $20. I'm like, $20 for the little Lego. I'm like, I don't know, I don't need it
Yeah.
that bad.
You know what I do? Most of the time in these toy conventions, they have like the knockoff ones,
Yeah, yeah,
and they're
Yeah,
like $5, dude.
yeah.
Pretty much the
yeah,
same thing.
Pretty much.
So
I see that all
yeah,
the time.
if I want something crazy like that, I will go. I mean, I'm not like a Lego guy, but yeah, I mean, Black Friday, I went just like to this Target to check if it was something there, and I was in Orlando, so it's not my area. But surprisingly, they have a lot of stuff in that Target, which is rare because Orlando is super busy and it's pretty hard to find stuff in Orlando.
yeah.
More in my area. In my area, it's easy to get stuff, but in Orlando, it's really difficult. But I found some cool stuff, man, like the McFarlane Commando Spawn and
Oh, cool.
the two new ones that were there.
Yeah.
They have like Marvel Legends, a bunch. They have like the new army builder for G.I. Joe Classified, the girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a ton of those. Like it was wild. It was wild. Really, really rare.
Did they have Fisto? Did we turn your Fisto?
Mm, not really.
Oh, that's
The
the one.
new
I
one?
need that one. Yeah, I
No.
need that one.
It is sold
Yeah.
out already?
Well, I mean, I when I was in Colorado, I got the new Eternia Evil Lyn, and then the Flying Fist He-Man. So I think it's just those three, right? It's just Flying Fist, Evil Lyn, and Fisto, new Eternia Fisto.
But what
But
about Beastman?
oh, is he part of that wave?
I
Jay
think
would
he's part
know.
of,
Jay.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I need the Eveline and I need the Fisto. Those two.
Yeah, I think it's only three characters in
Oh,
the
just
wave.
three?
It's only three.
Three. Yeah.
It's only Evelyn, Fisto, and Flying Fist He-Man.
That Beastman is in which wave?
That is
I
the one coming up. Are you talking about
Oh,
I think
Masterverse?
so. Yeah,
Masterverse. Yeah, the new Eternia.
Yeah,
Eternia,
that's the
yeah.
one with King Randor. That's the one with King Randor,
Right.
Beastman, and I can't remember the last one. But they're coming out in threes now. I think so
Okay.
they're doing three in a wave plus an extra. So
Yeah.
whoever's the most popular in that
Yeah,
wave.
I need the Eveline and I need
Yeah.
that Fisto one. It looks
You're not gonna
incredible.
get He-Man?
He doesn't like the face. He doesn't
No.
like the face sculpt. He doesn't like.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% honest. In my display, I always, because I'm like kind of like limited with space. I always try to
Yeah.
have one version of each character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I already have like, gosh, I don't know, like what, 5 or 6
I know
He-Man
you.
already.
Yeah, I love them. But what I have is like I have the battle armor He-Man, which to me is the best one, and I switch the head for a custom head for that one, and that's what I
Was
have.
that the battle armor, the one with the beard? You took that head off, and then okay.
No, the new one.
Oh, the Revolution He-Man, the
Correct.
one with the battle armor / Revolution.
Yeah, and I switched the heads.
Gotcha. You don't like the one that came with?
I kind of like it, but this one is more like realistic and it match more
Okay.
with the new Eternia figures.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean custom stuff out there. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's kind of. I wish Mattel would kind of. It's kind of hard to kind of. I think the 40th anniversary head is the closest. It's a toss up between the 40th anniversary and the Revolution He-Man, the one that just came out. I mean, those heads are pretty much like my two favorites out of all the He-Man heads. Because yeah, the first He-Man Revelation, that's like that's
That was bad.
yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really bad. It is what it is, though, man. Like I don't know what it is with Mattel. They don't seem to be able to nail He-Mans at all. And it's crazy because there are guys in Mexico which are doing a lot better. You know,
Yeah.
Hordak MX is just killing
Hordak.
it with some of those.
Yeah, the one I have to me is incredible. Let me show you. Let me see if I can grab that one.
A lot of things going on. You going anywhere else for the holidays, John? Or you just it's going to be a staycation now from that one?
Yeah, I should be home now fully. I think I was home total of like 7 days in November, with Legion's Con and then a trip to Colorado and then just now to Austin. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't at home that long. Man, that's nice. I still got to buy the other one that you have, Carlos. I know you said you're going to sell me the other one you have. It's a little bit blonder, I think. The second one that just looks amazing.
That's not Hordak MX though, isn't that
No,
That's no. I can't
who is that?
remember the
EXO?
name.
Who's that?
oh, I don't remember. I don't
Something
remember.
project, right?
I don't remember the
gorgeous.
name.
It's something project. These guys are doing some
Yes, correct.
crazy stuff.
Something project. Let me see.
Project.
Let me look for it.
Yeah, because I was very impressed with what they were doing. Pricey, not cheap.
Really pricey.
Really pricey.
Yeah.
Nam's project.
Nam's project.
That's right, Nam's project. That's exactly.
And that head cost me like almost $60, dude.
Wow.
Jeez. Is he in the US or is he overseas?
No, he's overseas.
Yeah, he's in Europe. I think,
Yeah.
isn't he? He's like
Yeah.
somewhere completely.
Yeah, but the head is incredible.
Yeah,
and it fits perfectly on the body.
Yeah.
So it's not that you need like sticky tag or anything like that.
So it like snaps onto the peg.
Yeah.
Nice. It's very, very much almost like a Mondo type of head sculpt. It's like
it looks incredible. And he matched, like, depending on which He-Man you have, because what happened was like he did this head actually for another He-Man, but I told him and I asked him like, hey, can you match the head with the with this He-Man? And he said yes, perfectly. So he did the head first. He showed it to me that he matched perfectly the colors, and then I pay him.
Nice.
So he can do any He-Man. If you have any preference with any He-Man in particular, he can do it for you. Yeah.
That's great service, 100%. I mean, you're paying quite let's not joke about this. You're paying quite a bit for a small.
It's premium. It's premium, but I mean, it looks incredible, man.
That looks amazing.
Think about how much work is in there, though. You got to take a brush and get those tiny little lines in there, man. It's crazy. So,
and even the hair is like, it has like colors and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, and texture too. Yeah.
Yeah, it is insane. All the detail on this thing.
Jeez. Incredible.
Look at the back.
He looks incredible. Absolutely.
Yeah. Man, that reminds me too about the cartoon collection, the Faker that's coming out. Man, I really hope that that harness they do for him matches that one. It's like a snapback. I don't know if y'all have the on the cartoon collection Faker, the new harness. It looks like it's gonna have like the little like that Revolution He-Man harness where it's like you can snap it in instead of like the little pulls, because my cartoon collection, it's been coming out. Like I cannot keep that harness on them. It just like keeps, I guess the little divot or the little rivets they have on the on part of it, it doesn't like connect all the way, or you can't really like snap it in. Yeah. So it's constantly loose. So I like that kind of.
Which one you're talking about?
The Faker, the new Faker that's coming out from
Cartoon. The new Faker for Cartoon Collection.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Cartoon Collection He-Man I have doesn't, I want to just take that harness and put it on him because that it looks like it's going to be like the Revolution He-Man where you can just snap it in on the back, so you can just.
Yeah, I don't like that system. That system is terrible.
Yeah, I mean they're trying to, like vintage, but it seems like the vintage ones were a lot more.
No, this is the best.
Yeah, I love that. Because even my Revelation Masterverse He-Man, it's got that same kind of issue where it kind of gets a little bit loose sometimes. So it's like, I don't even mess with that one too much. So
yeah.
Still, it's great to see all these wonderful customizers and especially when we were at Legion's Con, like every booth was absolutely insane. It was just ridiculous, right? So many great things, and it gives me a lot of hope that more customizers are going to get into the game and really showcase their talents. You know what I mean? I got a whole, and you know what? I'm working on a project, guys, that hopefully will start showcasing a lot more dioramas and other customizers and up and coming action figures. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in some of the other streams. But for now, I just wanted to recognize and congratulate everybody who's made it into the round, the final four. Everybody, the final four. John Emerald Knight Photo is in there. He's in the running. Going for the bronze medal round. So, guys, definitely
Bronze.
be ready. Tomorrow begins the bronze medal, and of course, Emerald Knight Photo himself is in the running. Head over to Emerald Knight Photo on Instagram, guys. Give John a like and a follow. He's just doing some incredible work. I mean, Sub Zero, man, Sub Zero, great stuff. Agent Gomez, a lot of oh my gosh, Mezco, everything.
That's the Emerald
Emerald
Knight too, yeah.
Knight Photo. There you
Emerald
go.
Knight right there.
I mean, how good do you have to be to get your own homage figure?
Action figure, right?
Come on, dude.
I mean, I don't know, man. I've been. It's an honor.
That's crazy, man. The Emerald Knight himself, right there, and of course, he is one of the final four in the battle for bronze. This is just crazy, everybody. And don't forget Simon Toast. Yep. I mean, he's killing it too, man.
Texas Grow Match.
This is crazy. The bromance is over. Now we're gonna fight head to head in a Texas showdown. We're gonna see who's gonna take the bronze medal, and of course in the gold and silver medal match, Eddie and his toys will be taking on Ken Art Corp, and these two guys are killing it. Tiberius is gonna be taking on. Nope, wrong one. The Simeon Army. And this is looking pretty crazy, guys. Definitely give Ken Art Corp a like and a follow on his Instagram. He's just killing it, man. A lot of great stuff, and of course, his other photography is just killer. And then, of course, we do have Eddie and his toys. Definitely give him a like and a follow, guys. Tell him that we sent you because it's really, really coming down to the wire. The battle for bronze begins tomorrow, everybody, and I want to give a huge shout out and best of luck to the Emerald Knight Photo himself. He's gonna need it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. John, what else are you working on, and how can people reach you, my friend? This is crazy.
I mean, just look me up on Emerald Knight Photos on Instagram. I'm also part of the Geeked Out Click. We should start up this week with our new Tuesday show, live show, Geeked Out Live, with my fellow clickers. That's Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We do a live stream where we just hang out, talk toys, talk photography, talk movies, comics, just everything in geekdom. And then just I go for the bronze tomorrow. So I mean, if you like my photo, I wouldn't mind a vote. But yeah, I mean, I'm back home, so I should be back home for a while. So I'm going to be snapping a lot of photos. I'm in a couple of collabs. I'm in, we did the Toy Vember stuff, so I'm wondering how that's going to shake out too. I'm kind of nervous around that because I was trying to be as consistent as I could, but with travel and everything. So hopefully I can, I came out pretty good in the Toy Vember Toy Elite contest. So yeah, but overall, just happy to be back home and ready to snap some photos.
Always great to have the Emerald Knight Photo in the stream. Carlos, what are you working on, my brother, and how can people reach you?
Well, man, go to From the Realm on Instagram, get to the YouTube and the Facebook group From the Realm, and we're working on a new Kickstarter. It's gonna be my first toy line ever with my buddy Jorge and Eric Sosa from Cotobuquilla. We have Sebadon working on the engineering and stuff. Very good team we have there. I mean, we're really excited. For toy photography, toy news, and everything else, go to the Badass Reviews on Instagram, go to TikTok, and the Badass Reviews on YouTube for everything about toy reviews and stuff. Pretty much that's it. Working hard, and you know how it is.
Absolutely. Always great to see the Badass Reviews in the stream. Guys, definitely head over to the Badass Reviews on YouTube. Head over to Emerald Night Photo on Instagram and YouTube. You guys are doing amazing. And of course, the Instagram channel for Badass Reviews as well. Guys, thank you so much for being here this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Last comments before we log off. Big Rib, Mondo Lionel is in transit. So excited. Oh my God.
Yes, it
That's
is.
crazy.
I still can't believe you didn't get that, Jay. As the Thundercats, as the president of the Thundercats fan club, you should have had that, man.
Yeah, brother. You know what? If money was no object, yeah, it would be definitely.
Priorities.
Yeah.
I had to
Priorities.
decide.
Yep.
I had to decide between trying to save up for the trip, to
Yep.
Legion's Con or and I decided it was more important to go to Legion's Con
Yep.
this year for obvious reasons, right? So.
Yep. Absolutely.
And you know what? Carlos has always said he'll hook me up with the guys in the group. Someone's gonna want to give it up one day, right? So it'll come around, right? Like my good friend Michael Mercy says it all the time. Plastic finds a way. So we'll
Yep.
figure it out. You know what I mean? It'll come around. Don't worry. It's not.
It'll
I'm not
happen.
worried. I'm not worried. And if I really have to, I'll beg somebody at Mondo for for a second. It'll happen, man. We'll figure it out.
It'll happen.
Sure,
It'll
yeah.
happen, man.
Not the end. It's not the
Hear
end.
it, Peter.
Oh yeah, Peter loves me. so does Bob. Bob loves me to death. Mother Slug, I can't wait for that new Hordak cartoon figure. I'm super
Ooh,
excited.
That's gonna be nice.
He looks
That is gonna be
incredible.
nice.
He
Yeah.
looks absolutely incredible. Dave Sinelli, items out of Mexico and Canada are going to get expensive after January. Tariff man strikes again. You know what? It's
Let's
all
see what
everyone talks about doom and gloom. Toys are supposed to be fun. I think it's not going to be as nearly as bad as everybody thinks it is. I think everything's going to work.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Endless
fun.
Table, that looks so good, dude. Again, everything's so exciting. Your stuff was so good, Brian. So still need to pick up Masterverse Buzz Off. Yes, he looks
Yeah.
pretty cool too. And now we got
Yeah, I have
Mondo
that
Buzz
one.
Off.
Great figure.
Mondo Buzz Off is coming, and 2000X is coming.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
things are just
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, the 2000X. I just got my charge for my payment for the Ghostbusters because I'm going all in on that, and then I keep forgetting about the 2000X. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's like
It's crazy,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Crazy. Brian Carr.
But who
happy Sunday,
who
guys.
would have ever thought? Yeah, who would have thought?
No, I don't think any of us really thought. 112. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Brian. And Mother Slug. Animated Batman Clayface is my number one most wanted figure right now. He looks crazy. He looks crazy.
Yeah.
Mondo is really killing it right now. They are
Yeah.
hitting it out of the park, and I think everybody knows it. Oh, guys, I want to thank my special guests, Emerald Night Photo and Badass Reviews, for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. Best of luck to everybody on the final round of the 4. The Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Battle for Bronze begins tomorrow, guys. Definitely mark your calendars down. Please vote for Emerald Night Photo and, of course, Simon Toast, whichever one you prefer, because they are in the running for the bronze battle, and it's a classic Texas showdown. One of these two are going to shoot each other to death. We'll see what happens. Wear that bulletproof vest, John.
I'm gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it.
Guys, please check out Emerald Night Photo on Instagram, the Badass Reviews on Instagram, and both of them on YouTube. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody. I hope you guys are all made it out of Black Friday alive, and you guys got everything that you wanted. And of course, guys, 3 weeks. 3 weeks till Christmas, man. 3 weeks to Christmas, starting today. Happy December, everybody. We are on the countdown to Christmas, and I hope you guys all celebrate it. If you don't, whatever it is you celebrate, I hope you guys enjoy it. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey. Geek proud, everybody. We'll see you later.